that enough to alleviate the pain that people are feeling?
Environmentalism is really, really important, and we have to defend it, but not at the cost of going bankrupt, and that's how serious it is.
I could spit the memoirs of broken men's hearts in 10 bars, and once my pen starts to dart, it's like writing art. With poison tips, I sit poised on bricks that tip scales to stalemate. Stay awake, think you fail safe. The scaled snake keeps you trapped tighter than the jail's gates. Freedom is a luxury, trust me. Men locked up unjustly all over the globe. You just don't wanna know. You cross over the road, holding stolen gold that leaves holes in your soul. Your emotion is cold, I won't fold under thoughts of flattery. Verbal assault and battery that shatters the facts that matter. Bilateral facts scattered on tattered maps. Rain splatters on backs of men ravaged by tax, sleeping on raggedy tracks. You need a mentality where brutality don't make sanity afraid to challenge the facts. You complain of the pains, but don't work for the change. Go berserk in these chains, this is the world that we living in.
Are the forces of repression making a comeback?
Claim recession, depression, but learn the word of oppression, because the kids still starve in this world that we living in.
Main rate of VAT will rise from 17.5% to 20%.
Why do we all seek something better? It's like we got a vendetta against pleasure. Wake up or repent at leisure. Many years together, the human race never endeavours under the heavy pressures. Drastic measures a necessity, instead we pathetically let it be. I could list the flaws of this country alphabetically. You're just not getting me. It's a recipe for incessantly being reminded that we're blinded by pedigree. Political legacy makes chemical weaponry secondary. Fuck the pleasantries, people pay the penalties with pleasantry, and pray to effigies for remedies of intense jealousies. Stand at ease, stand tall and believe. Breathe a sigh of relief for brief respite from this messed up life. You've just dressed up nice, but dissect each slice. Find it's rife with corruption, pain and destruction. You complain of the pains, but don't work for the change. Go berserk in these chains, this is the world that we living in.
Just 2 hours ago,
that we living in.
Forces began an attack on military targets in
Claim recession, depression, but learn the word of oppression, because the kids still starve in this world that we living in.
The economic downturn is no excuse for missing targets on reducing global poverty.
In this time of depression we live in, the demolition is vivid. You remain livid, yet stay with it to play critic. Time for action, a revolutionary faction. Politicians and taxmen take fractions that don't refract the exact capital stats. Thieves in rats' clothing, truth is closing in. Fake promises and broken sins, governing bodies with broken limbs. Hopeless, unfocused, social, outspoken imposters hold us hostage for the cost of fossil fuels. Forgotten feuds spread across the news at 6 and 10. Then again, 24 hours later, even if your brain's processing data at speeds capably, you're blatantly unable to stay awake or even keep pace with me. So face defeat gracefully. Play the game, but make sure you leave a space for me. You complain of the pains, but don't work for the change. Go berserk in these chains, this is the world that we living in.
390 MPs overclaimed on their second home's allowance.
Claim recession, depression, but learn the word of oppression, because the kids still starve in this world that we living in.
Combine that with the rise in VAT and inflation, and that 1 pence increase actually turn out to be 3 times that amount at the pump.